Howdy, folks. Dr. Freedom here with you. Times from Dr. News from in and around the universe. It may or may not affect you to some point that your brain may explode at the speed of light in multiple directions and wipe out several galaxies. But you don't want to do that because there are people who live there. They'll be very upset that your brain exploded. And, well, let's get into some news, shall we? Let's get into some good stuff. Let's get into this. Oh, boy, man. Let's start off at the beginning. Boom. This has been popped out today across several places. This is going to be the new cover for Doctor Who magazine with David Bradley as the first Doctor right there on the cover. Wham. So nice looking photo. Well done. Loving the look of that. All right. Now remember this photo that got taken down, which led to the BBC is yanking down photos nonsense on Twitter? No, this is the actual photographer who requested the photo be removed. And then sure enough, guess where it is? It's up for sale. So I don't know why they seem to think this is going to be damage control or why anyone would buy it, because I've seen this photo everywhere now. But, oh, well, and that's, of course, Jodie Whittaker with Sharon Clark on, on a little bit, on location behind the scenes. So, sorry, that genie's already out of the bottle. I did like the fact that she looks funny in Capaldi's boots, but well. Moving onward. There's a crucial detail about Jodie Whittaker's costume that everyone missed, and this was put out now. Edward Russell, who is the brand manager for Doctor Who, even put this out, that due to lighting, now a lot of cosplayers have already been out. I like that within 24 hours of this being shot out on the internet, there are folks cosplaying this outfit. But unfortunately, it's now emerged that you may want to save your pennies for splashing out on a beige trench coat, because according to one show insider, there's one thing everyone's gotten wrong about the Whittaker jacket so far. It's not beige. It's actually like a lilac or a light blue. Because the way the shot was lit, it looks like it was beige. It's not. So, boom, boom, boom. It looks more like this. So, and even Edward Russell, by the way, who's brand manager for Doctor Who, I don't know if he still is, if he's hanging around or not. I forgot, sorry. This is more what the jacket looks like. It's more like a lilac / light blue, somewhere in that neighborhood. So if you're going to go out and cosplay the jacket, you may want to look at this article, look at that color, and bam, links below in the description box for all articles as usual. Okay, Doc. Now, I've been reading this like mad, this article, and I can't find the huge spoiler that was supposed to have been dropped in. And this in the Express. It's mainly going over what Bradley Walsh said about landing the job and all that. And all, it's like basically we found out he, of course, did not audition. He was asked. And then someone also added on, this was also added on to the DWSR document about being part of the big security upgrade. They have always had ID badges. That's nothing changed. Like I said, I don't even know why it affects anybody, really, other BUC employees. All right, so he then joked, and at the end of the reading, we all stood up and sang Delilah by Tom Jones. Me, a couple Cybermen, and a Dalek. It was like being in the Masons. So, and then there's this other news group saying that, wow, we found out his name is Graham. That was in the original BBC press release. So it's not exactly a big revelation. Okay, Sylvester McCoy interview. And this is a nice little one here by Dennis Geek. Doctor Who, Tiswas, a Fire, the Minister of Chance, and the Hobbit. So if you're a big fan of the Seventh Doctor, this one goes on for a wee bit. It's a good read. I suggest you give it a look-see. Some really interesting stuff in there by Sylvester McCoy. All right, moving on. And also, speaking of Sylvester, he is joining the cast of the CBB series Sarah and Duck. Sarah and Duck. Okay, so if you're into that kind of thing, boom, 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 where you go. Starting on Tuesday, November 14th, the 7 brand new episodes will see Sarah and Duck up to their usual quirky adventures, including launching a search for Umbrella, investigating some mysterious hedge music, and visiting a haberdashery. Okay, I'm stirred. All right. It's obviously a kids program, okay? All right. And this, sorry about that. I forgot to take that down. That's from last video. Okay, and this is way off. Wait a minute. What's going on? Ah! Okay, that should have been there. That should have been there. See, I'm all screwed up. It's been a weird day today. Lots of stuff going on online. People trying to smother my name and stuff like that, and a whole lot of friends of mine, and it's just got me irritated. It shouldn't. You know, there are people like Dr. Freedom. Why would you be concerned about people on the other side of the world? When anybody's name is dirtied, sullied, and all that by a bunch of internet trolls, and then other people are hopping on and believing the mythos that these sad little individuals are spreading, damaging their reputations for doing absolutely nothing, I tend to get a little bit pissed. I'm sorry. Because I've been down that road before myself. Or, as a matter of fact, there's still people doing it now. And we'll go into that after the articles. The Essential Doctor Who Time Travel, latest issue of the Essential Doctor Who traces the development of time travel in the series, describing the rules that were laid down and subsequently revised by the series writers and producers. So if you're into this thing, boom, boom, boom. It's on sale now at a price of £9.99. 116-page magazine. Wham, bam. All right, moving on. Of course, don't forget Children in Need 17. Doctor Who will have a small thing on it on Friday. Not sure what time it's going to be. It'll sometime over the course of that evening. Then this will start Friday the 17th from 7:30 p.m. on. So just a reminder, keep your eye out for, I think they're doing another little thing, a clip of, what do you call it, Twice Upon a Time. So, all right, on the sadder news, I was supposed to put this at the end. I'm sorry. Scott Fredericks has passed away. He appeared in Doctor Who twice, Day of the Daleks and Image of the Fendal. So I remember his characters very vividly in both those stories, and it's sad to hear that he passed at the age of 74. Okay, I normally don't use this website, but it's the only article I can find that comprehensively covered it. Apparently, a series of Target novels are going to be made where they're going to novelize some of the new Who stories, from stuff from 2005 on. So may want to keep your eyes out for this if you're a fan of Target books and whatnot. Let me see, Rose for one, Christmas Invasion, Day of the Doctor, Twice Upon a Time apparently as well, and RTD, Stephen Moffat, and all that have been cited in the authors list, I believe, for this series. So. Bam, bam, bam. Okay, you've heard enough of that nonsense. Let me get out of here. I'm taking off. Have a good one. Take care. Ta-ta. And remember, don't give up on your friends, no matter what people say. Good night.